Guys, don't forget to check out DOOMKICKER on INDIEGOGO now for a limited time, with exciting perks like exclusive prints and a special Mike S. Miller cover. Back now only on INDIEGOGO. Hey guys, if you are enjoying the content here on the Jerkmonger Show, be sure to subscribe, like this video, and please share. Thanks. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing today? How y'all feel out there? Yeah. My camera is facing down. What's up, Chauncey? My camera's facing down because I'm trying to. I want to just use this to show some of the things I've just picked up today. I got a few items I want to share with all of you. Things that I've got along the way. Things I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to do little experimentations with it. Dark Admiral March here says, can't stay. Just wanted to drop in and show support. Brother, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Spotted Pig says, hey there, baby girl. Hey, baby girl. Dark Admiral March says, liked and shared. Word up, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you guys don't mind sharing and liking, and if you guys, by the way, as I said earlier in my little advertisement, if you haven't done this yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and tell your friends that Jerkmonger's cray. Hey, so real quick, what I'm trying to show you here today is some of the art supplies that I just recently picked up, things I've been using lately, and I could give you guys a little bit of information about my tools. I just ordered a bunch of these things. I'm going to show you this in a second. This is not the pencil part, but the grip. I just bought a bunch of these grips. These are actually like little foam grips that I put on my pencils. I have arthritis on my hand, and it's on this arm, so it gives me a little trouble. So I've been buying these sorts of things to kind of put on the end of my pencils because they tend to be too thin, and I find myself gripping too hard and it hurts. So if you have that same kind of problem, make sure that you check this out. I just went on Amazon. I'm going to include it in my store. I'm getting ready to build a new store that have a program on Amazon for influencers. By the way, it doesn't look like I influence much here on YouTube, but over on Instagram, I got over 100,000 followers, over 120,000 followers to be precise. And what I do there, actually more like 124,000 followers, but I'm not counting. Anyway, what I do there is what I'm going to do is set up a store. So if you guys are interested in art supplies, I will be putting those in there. I think I get some sort of percentage for that, but I'm not that as concerned for that. I just want to give you guys a place to get your supplies the way I get mine, or know what it is I use, and you can always ask at your local art supply store and figure stuff out from that perspective. That makes sense. Does that make sense? All right, I'm moving forward. This is a live video, so I'm sure someone will ask a question or comment or respond to me. But I'm going to keep moving forward so you guys know. All right, that's this right here. What I have in here, this is actually, I bought this at Walmart. This is a little like school pouch thing. It's called the Tech Gear. I've had it for a little while. You can see some white splatter on it from my tool. I use this here. Well, I'll show you that in a second. But this is really cool. It also expands as a zipper. I use it as part of like my portable set. And lately I've been using it almost primarily and exclusively. This is what I always use. So this is pretty fun. I like this a lot. The reason why I use it is because it's got a big compartment. I put my glasses, my other parts, and this is another little bag I got from the guys at Sakura, the Micron guys. But a lot of cool tools. Like I have this pencil here that I want to use more. This is that 0.2 pencil, but I need one of those grips for this. So I just bought a whole bag of 30 of them on Amazon for like $7. You can't beat that with a stick. So I figured that'd be cool. All right, that's this. So what did I pick up today? Well, this is what I picked up. Because I'm running out of these, but this is the refills I use for this brush here. Let me see if I get it for you guys. Oh, what I do with it? Well, it's in this case here. Hold on. It's in here. It's in here. This guy right here. So this is one of the ones that I use. When I bought this, I believe it came with a black barrel. The black barrel is the ink that's not as hey Razmaz, how are you? Hey Zayd Comics, what's going on, man? Zayd, I'm working on some options for you, brother, so we'll be talking about that soon. This right here is this is the barrel that you squeeze, and the ink comes through here, and it comes out here. This is the green cap, which means it's a big fat brush tip. Okay, that's for what I use for filling in bigger areas and bigger drawings or what have you. But sometimes I run out, and so I buy these. These are the color brush refills, inking wash. So what really what it is a black pigmented ink, 2 refills. My local art supply store sells it for $4. You can get it on Amazon probably even cheaper or around the same price. This is again one of the things I get into, so if you guys are interested. The other thing I picked up, so recently, and I can't find the nibs right now, but recently I bought a bunch of these nibs that Mike Miller was talking about. Hold on, let me zip up this thing before I spill it all over the place. This is the nib. This is that Maru, the Maru nib. This is what he's been using lately for inking his stuff, and what he uses to hold that. I bought one of these when I bought this nib. I bought one of these. This was like, I think maybe $8, $6, $7. It's again, you see I put the cushion on here. This is a nib holder, has a little thing. This is a little cylinder, and it slides right over that. Why not keep using that? Well, because I seen Mike Miller use these. So he told me what he uses. This is actually part of something called a burnishing set. So I found this at my local art supply store. I'm sure I'm paying too much money for it. I'm gonna find it on Amazon to put it on my store, the Jerkmonger Amazon store. I paid $8.36 for it. It says here the normal price was $9.94. I don't know if you can see that, but this is based. It comes with one of these things. This is like if you buy X-Acto blades, they come in these things too. It's cool. This is cool for burnishing, and I might actually need it for burnishing one day. But what I really wanted it for was this. Now the one that Mike has is a little more slick, but this is actually pretty cool. So what you do, because these are cylinders and they're about 2 millimeters, you want to get the one that has like a 2 millimeter hole. Can you see the hole there? Can you see that hole? I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can see that hole or not. I don't know this hole. Yeah, you can kind of focuses there. Kind of focuses. I don't know. Maybe not. Anyway, it's got one of those things that collapse, right? Well, you would just kind of tighten it like this. Well, actually, it has to turn like that. So this turns and this tightens down on that. But that would be too small. So you don't want it to be that small. You want to keep it open like this. And this has almost the exact same diameter, when it's loose enough, as the pen nib holder. Why is this important? This is a little heavier. I like the weight, the heft of this. It's not much, but it's just enough to make me go, hey. So this slides in. Again, I want to keep it loose, so I don't want to damage the nib. But like I said, I've seen Mike use it. I'm always excited to try stuff, and so he told me he was using a burnisher. Like I said, it's from Excel. The guys that do they're like a separate brand. They're not X-Acto, but they make other kinds of tools similar. I got that. So if you're interested, if you've been curious about Mike Miller's techniques, I've just exposed it all. Although the problem with this though is it has a lot of like flaking, metal flaking. It drives me crazy. I gotta keep blowing it. Thomas Stanfield, Elliot, King of the Jungle. Word. Diane M. Hey Elliot, what's going on, Diane? Comic Book Bob says that's actually pretty cheap. Yeah, it is, but you can probably find it cheaper on Amazon. Like I said, I'm going to set up that store pretty soon, and you guys can go over to Amazon and get stuff for me. Volume is low. Maybe I'm just talking away from the mic. How about now? Is the volume okay now? How's the volume now? Am I better? Am I better? Does this sound better? Okay, anyway. Here. Alfonso Prodi, yo, Z Comics, hell yeah. DJ Peterson, is it required that comic artists be hard to hear on YouTube? No, I'm just talking away from the mic. I'm sorry. All right. So what inks am I using? Okay. Well, this is I also use another tool. It's called a brush pen. You guys have seen me use this quite a bit. This is the brush pen. This is a Pentel pocket brush pen. So what I do with this is it comes with a reservoir at the back. And as you can see, it's a little... Oh, that's okay. It was a little, it looked like it was empty. It just got stuck, so I haven't used it in a bit. This is I've been experimenting and playing around with another ink because these refills can be kind of pricey. So what I've been doing is I bought this. This is called Carbon Ink from Platinum. I don't know if you can see the title there. Platinum Carbon Ink. Not very well. Not very well. I wish I could focus better. But anyway, this is a great product. This particular ink, based on some of my studies, is that this ink has a it's black, but it's not the blackest. The reason why it's not the blackest is because it doesn't have as much carbon in it, which is ironic because it calls itself carbon ink. But I use this with it. This is another thing I bought on Amazon recently. Actually, I bought this on Jet Pens, but they sell them on Amazon as well. This is a syringe, but it is a dull or a blunt tip syringe, so it doesn't have a point. As you can see, you can kind of see it there. It's kind of a flat like it's been hewn off, right? So this comes onto here. You tighten that down, and now you have a syringe. I put that into the bottle, extract it, and I refill these guys now. It works pretty well. It's about as dark as the ink that comes with these. The only problem with when you do that is there's a chance that eventually you'll wear out the seal between this and that, the pen itself, and you'll probably get a leak. Hopefully you have some extra ones lying around, or you get a new one, put it in, use it up, and then you can replace that ink with the platinum ink. Like I said, this is a great ink to replace these with if you're looking to save some money on that. All right, so what do we have here? So we've got the maroon nibs that I found on Amazon. Oh, well, they're on Jet Pens, but I bought them on Jet Pens, but they're available on Amazon. This is the titanium one that he was talking about. It's much more sturdy. And then this right here, which is a great nib holder, but you could also use this. So whichever you prefer. And you can see I also talked about the grippy grip. These are the pencil grips that I get. I just got a 30 of them for $6-7. Elliot is an ink junkie. I am, Brett. I am. I love inking. I love making my stuff look finished. That's what I love about the inking process. Like I said, this is a great tool. This is not the one I've been using. The one I use is it's a lot larger. It came with a sharp point, and I ended up cutting it off and doing other stuff. But overall, not too shabby. All right. I just bought this. I have one of these already, but it has a little bit of a hole in it. But this is the thing I use to sometimes when I draw initially, I'll take the drawing and I'll start to wear, I kind of grind down some of the graphite or the texture or whatever it is. The grip is why Micron sucks so bad. The grip. Oh, you see, that's a great point. So now you can get these grips and put on your Microns and it works even better. But this right here, this is the cleaning pad. I'm going to open it up for you here. There's a little unboxing, as you can see it. And all it is like a sack. Little no, it's not canvas. It's like a stretchy. It's like almost, I don't know. I wouldn't say it was spandex, but it's something. And it's porous. So a lot of these you can't see it very well, but there's a lot of, it's like dust on it. What it is, it's ground eraser inside of these pouches. So the one I have has a little hole in the corner, so every once in a while the stuff comes out a little more, which is not bad, because sometimes you want some more of the grit to come off. I love having supplies, says Cam1138. Who doesn't love a nice stockpile of quality products? Yeah, I'm sharing with you all the stuff I use, man. Like I said, I'm gonna put this back in the box because I don't need to use it right now because I have the other one, but I'm anticipating it wearing out, and I hate using it sometimes when it spills out sometimes. So I'll use this for portable. This one cost me. This was like $5 and change, although I know I can find it online cheaper. Like I said, I'm going to try my best to get you guys that kind of information so you can buy it yourself and do what you got to do. Amanda Lunacy says, Ellie can now refill a pen or pick up a heroin habit. That's probably true, except I probably won't. Go figure. All right, there's that. The next thing I've been using is I have a couple of these inks. I've been trying out different inks. I actually created for myself a little it's basically a chart. It doesn't show up very well on the camera, but it shows the different darknesses of inks that I use. I've labeled them on the side. So this is the Pentel brush pen. It's kind of, it says gray, so that would be the one I showed you, this one here. These guys, the gray. This is how it marks. It's a really, I'll tell you what I like about this. This particular ink, you can use your gel pens on top of it, and it actually works over it. This is the Pentel Pocket Brush Pen, so you probably can't tell, but this is a little lighter than this. Okay, and also this, for some reason, when I ink with this ink, that Jelly Roll stuff doesn't work as well. So kind of up to you. Dark Martin's Black Star. I'll show you what that looks like here. Oh, it's in my drawer. I have a separate drawer just for my ink supplies. It's right next to me here. This is Black Star Matte. I also have Black Star High Carb. Okay, so this would be a high carb, which is very black. This is this one. This is the blackest ink that I've found. I believe it's the blackest ink that I've found. I use a bunch of different inks. Like I said, I've been trying different things out because I want to use a better quality. And I also use here this one, but I'm using this for a different purpose now. This is Speedball Super Black, and I got an idea from Mike. Well, he told me. I told everybody about it. Well, let's go to the top first. Speedball Super Black. That's this one. Not so bad. It's patchy. It's not as black as High Carb, Black Star High Carb, DR Martins. This one here, you know, I showed me inking with it, different stripes, just to see how well on a single brush, how much I can get out. You know, not too shabby, not too shabby. Brett says I gotta get me some of that. I like the deep black. Yeah, I'll show you that more in a second. I also have here Black Sumi. That's that green grenade looking ink that comes in like a green bottle. It's Japanese Sumi. I think it's made with vegetable materials or something like that. It has this weird minty smell. I don't know what's up with that, but you know, whatever. Not too bad either. It's not bad. None of these are bad, but they don't all exactly work perfect. So we'll keep going. Last two. This is Daler-Rowney FW. So that's this one right here, Daler-Rowney FW. Not a bad one either. I really like this. Is the one I've been using lately because I'm trying to just use up what I have. But this right here is interesting. It's an interesting ink. Let's see. D Pimentel says, I love your art style, Elliot. He's yelling at me. I love your art style, Elliot. I appreciate that, man. Sketch. Sanchez, what's up, man? My afternoon delight. Elliot knows his tools, so listen up, people. Just popped in to say hi, brother. Keep kicking butt, man. I'm trying, brother. I'm trying. Rodwell Stevens says, with this the Society of the Secret Society of the Red Circle. Jerkmonger, is your mic on? I can barely hear you. I think I'm just talking away from the mic because I have my setup kind of weird. All right, so the next one is Black Cat. This is the ink that comes from Blick. You could buy this in a big bottle. Hey, Dark Throne, how are you? You can buy this in a big bottle, which is cool. And again, it's not too shabby, but you can barely tell. But in a couple of spots, I don't know if you can see it in the light. There's a couple of like weird here. Maybe I should just take it out the plastic. Maybe that will help. Yeah, it does help actually. When you look at Black Cat, there's a little patchiness in here, and so you could tell that only when I went heavy with the ink, then all of a sudden it got darker. That's the Cali. So then there's something called Cali. All right. Now Cali is this ink right here. It's an interesting ink. It was recommended by a YouTuber. I can't remember the name of the YouTuber. It says non-clogging, pigmented, waterproof calligraphy ink. I'm being very careful not to trust. I've been watching a lot of videos and I've seen a lot of good tests. Not everything that says is non-clogging is non-clogging. So I'm very careful not to put this into my brush pens, because that will wipe it out. But like I said, the one I have been using for my brush pen is carbon ink. However, carbon ink is not that dark. Where was carbon ink? Oh, I think it's in this on this card here. I'm sorry, platinum. Platinum is not as dark, but it still works. All right, I continued it over here. All right, so we've got Cali. Cali is really nice, but the winner of this black contest is this one, High Carb. Now, High Carb gets a little shiny. You want to be careful with that, because High Carb, if you scan this, you will get a glare from your scanner. The light is so bright, it will reflect off the carbon that's in that ink. But if you just like a good piece of original art hanging on your wall, you want that on there, High Carb is nice. But Black Star Matte, you can see there's a shine on this one and not on this one. This one has a shine, see? Shiny, glary. This one, no. This one, no. You'd think something titled Carbon would be black as pitch. Yeah, well, it's the amount of carbon they put in. That's the whole thing. Like I said, there's different reasons for it. But Doc Martin, Doc PH Martin, Black Star High Carb, and Black Star Matte. Of the two, I actually prefer this one. I like this for my art, but this one, which like I said is not shiny, has a matte finish. Some of these other ones are matte as well. As you can see different, like, see how patchy that is? Can you tell it's patchy? Yeah, you can kind of see it in the camera. You can kind of see that. That's the stuff that I'm worried about, right? The pocket brush pen, look at this. This is terrible. This is terrible. Terrible. But it's meant for inking on the go. It's not really designed. It wasn't designed for art. It was designed for writing. And when you're looking at the strokes of kanji, you're not paying attention to how much you're trying to fill something. You're usually not using that much ink to do that anyway. Which is the reason why I got the big ones of these. So I use these in complement to the pocket brush pen. This is the Pentel brush pen, and then there's the pocket brush pen. So I use this one for large areas. I use that one for detail. All right. So I already talked about that. So the only other inks are these. So this is actually a good ink. This is the Rapidograph ink. This is what you see Jim Lee use a lot of times. All this on the farm just off Orwell Lane says, "Afternoon all. What's up?" This one right here is pretty great. This is the Rapidograph Ultra Draw 3085 F BLA. So this one right here is a nice ink. So if I was going to go portable and I wanted a specific ink that I was going to pour out and use with a brush, I might bring this one. This was an excellent ink. And the reason why I say I don't have it with me, the bottle I had was finished, so I have it somewhere here though. I thought I had it here. It's unfortunately when it goes bad, it goes bad. So that's the only other downside to it. But and sometimes in the jar, in the bottle, it goes bad. This one here is this is my black carbon ink, and if you compare it to the Pentel pocket brush pen, these two are not that different from each other. Again, I know you guys can't see it that well, but you see how streaky it is. This is the same streaky. By the way, the brush pen looks streaky as well. However, I know for a fact that it goes nice and black if you go heavy with the ink. So this is good. These two are kind of, so that's why it confirmed for me what one of the YouTubers I was watching said, that this ink will go into my brush pen very nicely. So you see what I'm saying? This is why, we do what we do. All right. That's enough of the chart. That's my chart. That's how I know which inks. That's my tester, so I know what's going on. So here's Dr. PH Martin's Black Star Matte. This is the one I use. It has a little blue vitamin, little Viagra pill right there, and it says matte. This is the one that I like to use for inking pages if I'm going to ink them, and so that I don't get the glare or the shiny, the glare off the ink itself when it scans. This one is the darkest, but and this is like only a little darker than that. Just a little bit, but you can tell the difference. I think it's because of how shiny this is. This is gorgeous. This is like painting with like the night. This is good, but again, it's got its issues. So you got to be thoughtful about that. If you're creating a piece of art and you want to scan it, this might not be your pick. This might not be your pick. The one that's been nice and medium is this one, Dalarani. It's an acrylic ink. I would not put this, even though it says it can be put into pens and brush pens and brush and airbrush. It's an acrylic ink. When it dries, it will stay dry. It will clog your tool. All right. So anything that's not carbon, and even this, you don't want to keep it in your tool for long. But whatever. All right, Cali's good. Cali's good. I just don't know for sure. It's just not as good as Doc Martin. And I feel like I could get this pretty. I know you can get this at Michael's too. So that's another good thing. If you're running out of ink, you need to get somewhere. Oh, I'm going to a show, or I got to take care of this project. Oh, and I don't want to wait for 24 hours for Amazon Prime. You can go to the store, buy this at Michael's. It's not bad. Most art supply stores carry it. It's very good stuff. All right, Black Star. All right. The other thing I use that you see me often use is this right here. This is the opaque white. This is a lot more expensive. I think this is about $12 to $15, maybe even closer to $20. I don't remember. It's an expensive So I got to keep shaking it, by the way. It's an expensive white. It's opaque. Man, is it opaque. It's great. It's great to cover over most things. Cosmetti says, ink lessons. Nice. What's going on, Cosmetti? Hey, hey. Hi Hat Harry says, see that? This man is not playing around. Professional. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Hi Hat Harry. I appreciate it, man. So this is the excellent work. I would definitely use this. I also use Presto inks. This is especially when I'm looking to do a fast. That's nice. That's nice. Sounds like you're shaking up a can of spray paint for graffiti. This right here is nice. Again, also very portable. Great for quick drawing shapes and getting craggy with your white to break into your black. But if you want to use, I can use this in the pen nib as long as it's watered down. I can use this with a brush. This stuff is fantastic. And then the last thing I'm going to show you today, well, as far as this is concerned, I'm going to show you this. I bought this jar at my art supply store. It's dirty up in here. But basically, it's a mixture. So what I do is I'll take a little bit of my black ink and I'll put some water into it. Arthur Cognac says, I hunted through their vids to find the name of that Copic white the other day. It's expensive. It can be, but maybe we can figure out where we can get it on Amazon and get it cheaper. Again, it's up to you guys. And sometimes I would also recommend, sometimes you guys can all pitch in. If you're part of a studio, why not pitch in for some stuff? This right here is a clear jar. It's airtight. And what I'll do is I'll take, but I think it's still not quite airtight. So sometimes it requires some more dilution. But I'll just take a little bit of black ink and I put some water into it and I get a nice wash out of this. Sometimes when you see me do the washes, that's from this. Only downside though is if your wash is too light, if it's too watered down, it will give you a super light wash that may not get picked up by your scanner. So just be thoughtful about that. Let's see. D. Pimentel says Doomkicker and Monster MD have some fantastic art. Hey Elliot, I'm going to back Doomkicker now in August. Right on, man. I appreciate that. Right on. Let's see. Cosmetti says, oh, that's not a worry. No one follows me. Oh, Cam says that, and then Cosmetti says, oh, Cam, what's going on? Cam, you don't feel good? Cam, what's going on? Cam? Oh, I guess I'm not sure what's going on there. All right. Anyway, so this is basically my arsenal. I mean, I have other things. Like I have a little brush. This is an old brush. I like these better than the new ones. It's like a drafting brush. I use this to wipe away some of the schmutz. And that's kind of it right there. As far as erasers go, this is a great one. Factice is a good one if you have big erasing goals. But I also use, so I started buying these little small ones. This is from Mono, Knock 38, that's what it's called. Tombow, I guess, is the parent company. This is more of like a kind of a 2 millimeter eraser. It's nice for smaller areas. But I also use from the same company, Mono. Where is it? Where is that? It's a smaller eraser. I can't remember what it is. Small eraser, erasing some things that some small. It's a 1980s song I just worked in there. I don't know if you guys know it. I don't see it right now, but yeah, I don't know where it's at. But anyway, it's a small eraser. It's really thin. I think I have it here. This right here, this is the Mono one. This is even small. I think it's a 1 millimeter. It's also the same material. It's the same silicone stuff as this and this. Excellent tools if you want to get sharp with your erasing. You can see the difference here. See how bold one is towards the other one. Why is it so hard to find decent erasers, says Cosmetti. These are the ones to get. I've been experimenting. I've been doing the hard work for you guys. Draken, how you doing? I don't see any drawing. This dream is a lie. Lie, I tell you. That's true. I'm going to draw in a second. I just want to show you guys the stuff. So these are all the tools. By the way, this is a magnet I taped. Well, it was a magnet I taped. This had a magnet in here, and I would tape it to my metal board. That's cool. But anyway, these are all the tools. So what does all this mean? Well, it just means that when I say you want to find the right tool for the job, I mean you want to find the right tool for the job. Oh, this is another great eraser. I almost dropped it. Caran Technique. Technique. I don't know how to say that right. Technique. I don't know. This is good for erasing ink, but I don't. It's just a great eraser altogether. So try it out for you guys. Again, I try out so many different things because I'm at that stage in my life where I want to be more precise. I want to have a better setup. Anyway, so we got the nib and the modified nib holder, which this is technically not a nib holder, but technique. I don't know how to say it, Haggis. I don't know how to say it. So now to drawing. Let's put all this stuff away. If this was pre-recorded, this would be like a little quick transition and me going, whoa, look at me. All right, I'm putting my inks away. Oh, by the way, Super Black is what Mike uses to water down his inks when they get a little thick because they're drying out a little bit in the bottle. Instead of putting water, he puts this, and I thought that's brilliant. That's brilliant. It's a lower grade ink, but it's still black. So instead of using water, you just put this into your ink, mix it up, and it makes it beautiful, huh? No, not quite the exciting language that I tried to show, but you know. All right. Yeah. I also have like Higgins, Black Magic. No bueno. I don't care for it. Although I think Art likes this one as for like an emergency RT Bear, but I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure if I like it. You know, of the ones that I use, this was not my favorite. Though I guess that make is French. All right, so carbon ink. I put this to the side. I always put the ones I use to the side, but I've been using this one a lot lately. And Cali's good. Put this back. This is what the black cat looks like from Blick Art Materials. You know, it's not bad. You saw the chart. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't great. So, all right. Other white options for you guys. I also have Zebra White ink, Zebra White 30. Not bad. I like this, but I prefer the Copic one. And I also have Pro White from Delarowney. Pro White. This used to be what we used to use in school. It's a good one. I gotta shake it. Get that ink. I think it's like water in there. It's a water base. Dragon says, yeah, it's cheap and does good if I remember right. That's what he essentially said. Yeah, I think so. It does good. It does okay. I made this myself. I learned this from this artist. What's his name? Paulo Rivera. And this is if you're inking with brushes and stuff, and you just want you don't want to put your brush down into, you don't want to ever put your brush into a bowl, so you just take this and lean it like that. And I made that myself. Made it myself, so it can dry a little bit and keep going, keep it washed or whatever. All right. Let's put all this away. Put all this away. Put all this away. Put this here and put this back. All right. So now I'm going to draw something. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so I'm going to bring out my pad of Canson paper. This is the paper I've been using for those of you who have like, what's up, Elliot? What kind of stuff you use, Jerkmonger? What it is, man? What you using? I use Canson Bristol Smooth primarily. Sometimes I use vellum. Vellum's fun, but it gets a little annoying after a while. Oh, an old ashtray. I don't smoke. Oh, that's a good idea, Arthur Brown. Using an ashtray, that works especially well as well. That's also. So this right here is a great. It says exceptionally smooth surface. It's true. It is 100 pounds, so it's got a nice sturdiness to it. It's not as thick as some other paper that I've used before, but I like it. And for 25 sheets, I get this at my local art supply store for around $8, but the normal price is around $10. Great. They don't sell this at Michael's. They sell this the smaller version in a spiral bound notebook. Not so great, but you know, whatever. Draken says, I will never ink. Tried it a few times and it always looks like garbage. My stuff looks better sketchy. Well, because it has more energy probably. Like and share if you are so inclined. Like and share, says Cosmetti. Indeed. Brett says, you stole my paper. Well, I think I did, and I like it. Sexy Farmer Comic Book Geek from Hell says, good day, sir. Well, good day, man with the longest name I've ever read in my life. It's probably not the longest name I've ever read in my life, but for now it is. All right, so this is the paper I use. It's really good. The vellum one is pretty decent, but I'm just using this so I can do a quick demonstration. I'm going to put this back as well. My camera is on a thing, and I keep knocking at it, and it keeps messing up. That's why you can barely hear me because I'm talking from across the camera over there. All right. So as I've said, holding pencils like this are fine, but they hurt me sometimes because I have a bit of arthritis on my hand. So what I try to do is I use the grippy things, but I won't be doing that today because I don't have the grippy thing on there and it bothers me. So what I will be drawing with today, I sometimes use this. This is the Sumo grip. I broke the clip on here. This is Sumo grip. Look how nice and fat that is. Very comfortable. I can use that. I also use this one. Like I said, I've been working with this a little bit lately. I'm going to get the grip for that. And I also have been messing around with a 0.9 Tech Erase from Pentel. 0.9 lead. I love this. I go to my art supply store. They carry 0.9 leads in 2H and 2H, B and HB and 2B. I prefer H or 2H when I draw with this. So there you go. Why? Because I like to have the light line. Like I talk about a lot, I have a light line to it. This is nice. It's not a very erasable though, so this might be a challenge to you if you're not crazy about that sort of thing. All right, but I like to test out my tools, make sure they're all working. They're all in working condition. All right, I'm gonna draw. Well, I'm gonna draw with this though because this will be easier to see. All right. Cam 1138 says 0.9. It's like drawing with a Lincoln log. No, it's not. It's like drawing with a regular pencil lead. See, the problem is I don't like drawing with super thin lines. Because it's the thin. If it tempts me to draw too tight too soon. That's one chunky pencil. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Brett Seagrave says, "You stole my pencil too. Why are you raiding my art supplies?" Shoot, I don't know. All right, so what am I drawing? What am I gonna draw? Let's see. We're at 37 minutes right now. I want to keep this under an hour. Let's draw this one. Like I said, I want to experiment with some of the inks and stuff. Let them thick. Like them thick, yeah. Let's draw DOOMKICKER. Because I'm going to be doing a lot of drawing of DOOMKICKER, so I need to practice right now. I'm in the middle of reviewing the script and going through thumbnailing, so I'm going to just draw him with the big chin. I already know the structure of his face in my head, so hit the like for this rescue monger. Word, Matt V, what's up? Thank you for that. Hank's wife. Hank's wife got a big jaw. No, because I want to give her a more distinct look. I feel like I need to go back to the drawing board a little bit with her and give her a definitive look, so that when you see her, you recognize it's her. Maybe I need to give her, I know she's supposed to be hot, but maybe she's got like buck teeth or something like that. I don't know. I just want to make sure that when you see her, you know exactly who she is in the crowd. Eric Hawkins says, who is DOOMKICKER, Elliot? Tell us more. Is this some sort of book we could get? As a matter of fact, Mr. Hawkins, turns out I had a nice and successful, moderately successful. I'm a little humble brag there. A successful campaign on Indiegogo called DOOMKICKER, which, by the way, while the campaign officially has ended, the books are still available in demand. And I still haven't gone back. I haven't had a chance to get in there and replace out some of the perks. So if you're still interested in some of the earlier perks, there are still some pages available for original art pages. There's still a few, not a lot. There's only a few of the early bird special. If you're interested in that, the early bird special is good stuff, man. It's good stuff. It's there for you to check out. If you're interested, I'm going to be spending the next few months on just drawing that thing. Sheesh. It's going to drive me crazy, but hey, man, that's what I signed up for. That's what I signed up for. So this is DOOMKICKER. DOOMKICKER is this is supernatural suspense thriller. It's with a guy named Hank, who's he's the security guard at a local factory, and he ends up in some sort of brouhaha with the local law enforcement, and we discover that there's a mysterious entity working through some of the people in the town, and Hank discovers what's going on, and it's his responsibility, whether he's an officer or not. Will a man do what is right even if he's not been deputized to do it? Do we have the autonomy to do what's right despite ourselves, despite what office we hold? Can we still make a difference from where you are sitting at right now? The answer is unequivocally yes. But sometimes it comes with a price. Doomkicker is that story about this man who's just like any one of us, male or female, man or woman. He represents us all in the endeavor to do what's right, to live good amidst all the evil. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that a great story? I like that idea. Oh man, Draken says Peg Bundy's hair, Marge Simpson's hair, etc. Unmistable. I know you meant unmistakable, Draken. Cosmetic says that works. I am odd too. Word, that's what I'm talking about. Big hair is always good. Wait to make a distinguished female character. Just keep it with odd numbers and you'll be fine. Just keep it fine. So yeah, so Doomkicker is 96 pages, kids. I took the weird leap into that. I probably shouldn't have, but I did because I love you guys and I know that you guys are going to appreciate it. And it's written by Doug TenNapel, co-written by myself, created by Doug TenNapel, co-written by myself and Doug TenNapel, and I am doing the art chores on that. I'm handling the campaign. So if you guys are interested, it's still available. I'm currently, listen to this, I'm currently at, I'm going to refresh, 48,000. It was $855, and we are still there. $48,855. That is fantastic. But we could take it higher. I need to take it higher because I have to pay some other things. So if we're able to do that, that just means I can pay a colorist to handle stuff. I can do a few things. So I'm hoping to get it to at least 50. I am going to put some new goals, by the way. That's part of what I want to include in my next update. There's going to be some stretch goals for new perks and new options for new items. We'll see. We'll see. All right. So let's test out the ink. This is the Dalarani ink, watered down with that particular Speedball Super Black, I think it's called. Yeah, Super Black. Let me go back to here. All right. That's a great point, that a character who isn't our exact demographic match can still represent us. What are we talking about here? Yeah, that's true. That's very true. That's very true. Trust me. I look up to what's her name? What's her name from Aliens? Ripley. I always thought she was awesome. I never thought, oh, that's a woman. I just like, wow, that's cool. She's badass. See what I'm saying? That's how I roll. That's how I roll. All right, so I got the ink to the side. I'll be dipping. Three likes. Says Matt V. Because man, Cam1138 says, when you said Hank and his story can represent anyone. Brett says waiting on payday. Was it? Oh yeah. I'm with you. All right. I almost read Kuzmeti when I saw Cam. All right, so I'm going to use the Mike S. Miller technique on this. And as just like on his art, you can barely see it on my drawing here, but I'm going to draw into it now. Ready? You ready? Here we go. Like I said, this is a nice board. Canson makes a nice paper. And I'm just using it to illustrate here. Okay, I'm just adding a little bit of here, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Who's afraid of the big black bat? Guys, don't forget tonight on Blacklist Universe over here on YouTube. is drawn and quartered on Mike S. Miller's channel. It's going to be fun. We're going to be drawing Thor, the God of Thunder. And I'm excited about that. I'm super excited. I'm super excited. Volume's a little low, or my fan is too loud. It's just cosmetic. All right. I'm over here again. See, I'm in a weird spot. Does this sound better? It's like bad medicine. I don't know why that song stuck in my head. You know what? I was driving back from. Hey, Serena, how you doing? I was driving back from Orlando, and I was playing on Amazon Prime. I was playing the like metal hits from the 80s. Barely metal, but it was like White Snake. Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this the love? I thought that was pretty cool. So now Bad Medicine's in my head. I think that was Bon Jovi. Was that Bon Jovi? She's like bad medicine. Wasn't a very good song, but oh well. Best era of metal, says Brett Seagraves. Is that Freedom Rock? Oh yeah, see? Not bad. I like this snip, man. I'll tell you what, I'm glad Mike suggested it. This one in particular, the zebra one, it's a good fit for me. I'm gonna give him a weird smirk. Pablo Andres Matias Barrios Vargas. Oh, that was a mouthful. Hello from Paraguay, Elliot. Are you using a manga nib? I am. This is Maru. I don't know why I say it like that. I sound like an idiot. It's Maru. I like the sound, although sometimes it used to bother me, but now I'm like, oh, I like it. It's pleasant. Draken says, when you see Leo Kun on D&Q draw all along, it's good. But his manga-esque stuff is so much better. He keeps surprising me as he's working on our upcoming book, FPS Agent. Zay Comics says, it's too good. It's too good. Stop singing. Remember how you got banned for 3 months? Oh, yeah. You're making fun of me. I thought you were making fun of my singing. No, I know you were trying to warn me. You were trying to warn me. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Phil. All right. It's like bad medicine. All right. So now I'm kind of just making lines. We got 46 people watching. Only 30 thumbs up. Come on, you guys. Hook a brother up. Hook a brother up. Maybe I'll do this a little bit. Okay, Thriller Art says, have you started drawing Doomkicker yet? I'm working on the script and the thumbnails. Black Lizuna says, bring me in, coach. I can't, man. I don't have. I'm doing it from OBS, and I can't bring in the peeps. They won't hear you. And I only have eyes for you. So I'm not gonna fill in this with this pen, although Mike would probably hatch it. And I'm almost done, Mike. I'm at 49 minutes. I'm only going to be on for another 10 minutes. So if you want to stream a little bit later, we can do that. And I only have eyes. And I forget, Mike taught me this. Always clean the nib. And I don't do it every time. I don't do it. And what happens? It dries up a little bit and I look like a fool. I look like a fool. 'Cause I only have eyes for you. All for you, all for you. For you. Yeah. All right, so I found the thing, Mike. I found the burnishing tool holder, but it's probably not the exact same brand, which I'm sad about. Dear Dome is like bad medicine. Elliot has a strong desire to go back to YouTube jail. Now that I keep saying the same part over and over again, Elliot missed his call and should have been a lounge singer. Hikaru, you don't know where I've been. I don't know where I'm going, but I sure know where I've been. I like it when Elliot sings, but I don't want him to go to jail. All right, so let's sing a new song. Let's sing a song. Let's sing a song. Am I gonna get in trouble if I sing a song? See, that's because I've heard about people playing guitar and getting in trouble. But maybe the guitar is the problem. You know? You think that's the problem? Maybe not. I need to have a separate board to. All right, Zay Comics says, make a Magic Cop song. I won't strike your channel. All right, let's see. Did you try a G Pen? Nice singing voice, by the way, Pablo. I do have a G Pen. In fact, I'll bring that out in a second. Hold on. So hold on. Let me get my stuff together here. All right, I'm gonna switch to G Pen. That's a good point. I got the G Pens also. Those are also from Zebra. This is not from. Yeah, these are from Zebra as well. I didn't realize Zebra was such a important brand for this. I used to remember the Zebra pens, and then they're not great. The regular Zebra pens, like American, you know, whatever. So I'm just trying to clean up this particular pen, make sure it's not. I gotta go in there like I'm flossing to make sure I keep my nib squared away. Right? See that? Let's check out the nibs. I'm gonna put this back in my thing here. Let's get the G Pen. Now my G Pen, I bought this with this. No, it's Tachikawa. My G Pen is on a Tachikawa nib holder, and I like it because I can put this like a pen cap on the back of that, and it stays. I love that. All right, so let's see. This is actually a nice pen as well. Check it out. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at those thick and thins. Yeah, should I bring the camera in a little tighter? I probably should, right? Just so you can see a little better. Just so you can see a little better. Doom, doom, doom. If this world were mine, I would place at your feet all that I own. You've been so good to me. If this world were mine. There you go. I'd give you the flowers. Call me when you finish. I will, Mr. Akara Press. I shall. The birds and the bees, and with your love beside me, it would be all I need. If this world were my eye. Of course, I modify it. I'd make you a queen. Do 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 do. If this world were mine. That's the Roberta Flack part. She says king, but I don't like to say king. Kickstart my heart. Kickstart my heart. Say you love me again. Kissed by a Rose. Oh, I don't know that one there. I don't know that well. Do you know any Seal tunes? Gosh, it's been a while. Dun 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 dun. Favorite rock song, Matt? For me, I have to say Immigrant Song, or nope. Immigrant Song's my second. I have to say Kashmir by Led Zeppelin. Let's see. Or I can sing, I wanna go outside. I wanna go outside in the rain. It may sound crazy. I wanna go outside. I wanna go outside in the rain. Okay, clean the nib. Or I saw you and him walking in the rain. Doom, 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 doom. I keep taking the nib off. You will. When I grip the nib too hard, it doesn't want to. I gotta do it differently. You were holding hands and now never be the same. There you were begging for me to give our love another try. Alright, so that's that. My only lament is I never learned to play a fancy instrument. I learned to play trombone and baritone horn, but I wish I could play like piano. That'd be cool. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take out here. Oh, wait, you know what? This is my other brush pen that doesn't have a lot of ink in it. I'm going to dip it in this one just to get it going. Let's see what we got, y'all. Let's see what we got. Now these brushes have nylon bristles, so they're not especially, they're not too delicate like fox or sable hair. However, they work sometimes as a regular brush too. Hikaru says, Jerkmonger, will you be the singer of my non-existent band? Yeah, let's do it. We'll call ourselves Inkblot. How about that? Seems appropriate. All right. Draka says, my cat has come to listen and judge your singing. Billy Idol, Cradle of Love. Well, what's that one? Is that the dun 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 dun? I can't remember. Oh, I'm thinking of White Wedding. Start again. Oh, see what I did there? Stupid me. Estope me. Estope. For a white wedding. I gotta be careful. Fortunately, I have a bottle of Copic White. Or I have my my white something else. What's it called? The Presto pen. I can do all sorts of whiting things out. All right. Let's see. Maybe see favorite bands. Led Zeppelin's one of my favorite bands. Period. Because Maddie says I'm really a 92-year-old trapped in a young body. Bernie Goodman, Django Reinhardt are my speed. Really? I love big band also. And with that modern big band, I love Harry Connick Jr. He's probably my favorite artist. Probably of all time. I know you so well. I can tell by the sound of your voice that you're really in love with me. Oh, and I do. Yes, I do. You know I can't lie. If I say to you, baby, I love you, then baby, I love you. Oh, and I do. Yes, I do. All right. All right. That's not too shabby. I let that dry, and I can come in and fix some stuff. Kapow, what's going on, homie? Matt V says, good call. That's an awesome song. Zay Comics. Which one is that? Zay Comics, Ramble On. Ramble On. Oh, that's a good song, yeah. You're watching Jerk Nation Idol. Smash those likes and share this out. Word. All right. So this is nice, right? We got some nice stuff. I picked the ink that's, again, not my favorite of all the inks that I have, but I certainly do enjoy it. It's very efficient, and I need to use them up because I bought like 2 or 3 bottles of that. All right, so now I got some schmutz, smutsy smuts on the other side. And I also like Michael Bublé cosmetic. Bublé's good too. But then I like what's his name? Johnny Hartman, when he was that one album he did with John Coltrane. That was good. That was good. All right, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna go back to my G pen from Tachikawa. And I'm gonna try to add. I'm gonna be careful here though. See? That's why I like it. That's why I like it. See, if you get that and you mix in the water and you get some nice flow. Again, I'm using Copic opaque white. I can do some nice stuff with a pen that I couldn't do with maybe some of those jelly rolls. So, practice. But some of it is still going. I can do this. Look at that. Razor sharp. Know what I'm saying? Nah, I mean. Force One says, congratulations on the success of Doomkicker campaign. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. We're trying to keep it going, though. We want to get it higher. It's still in demand. Oh, it's called store mode, so it's still available. Oh, that's some black in there. I got to clean this off now. Kuzmeti says, Hank still looks like my dad, especially with the band-aid on his nose. Yeah, well, it's like an every dad thing. Oh man, I keep putting too much pressure on trying to wipe the nib, and it keeps pulling it out of the nib holder. This Tachikawa thing is nice. It's soft and gentle on the nib, but it's a little bit, it gives up too much. It gives up. It's a quitter sometimes. Devo. Oh, I was just playing Primus for my son, Hikaru. I was trying to teach him about all these different bands. I was playing Rage Against the Machine for him and Primus, and we were listening to a little Arch Enemy, which is weird, but I like them. Some very good choices, Hikaru. Steely Dan is good. Talking Heads, Devo. Let's see. All right. I'm gonna use this other thing. Presto. Presto. Let's see. It's a whiteout pen basically, but the ink is nice. Oh, but I gotta clean the tip of this too. So you gotta clean everything. Nobody wants to do this part, but it's necessary. Clean your tools. Clean your tools! For crying out loud, Elliot. Clean your tools. If you clean your tools, they'll be available for you to use later. Arthur said, wow, I didn't see Arch Enemy coming. What? You think the Jerkmonger is the Jerkmonger because it's like an accident there, Arthur? Huh? I'm just kidding. Forza says, cool, I'll keep spreading the word. Let as many people as I can know they can still get in on the fun. Yeah, I'm going to be sharing some new videos on Instagram. I'm also going to just be generally just kind of showing off, I'm going to go back to the nib. I'm going to also be just doing some videos there to kind of announce people. But basically, as I continue to work on the book, it's going to be available throughout the time I'm working on the book. So hopefully other people will be like, oh, snap. Ellie's working on the comic? What? In fact, I'm going to do it live on Instagram and live here on YouTube. So people can... Now, normally I would not recommend... Do not put your ink bottle on your surface of your drawing. But this is just a demonstration, so it's okay. But don't do this. Don't try this at home, kids. All right, so I'm going to give him a little crow's feet on the eyes. And I'm going to do some of this, do some of that. Who's afraid of the big black bat? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, because this is where it's at. I don't know what's going on. You guys are talking way beyond my pay grade. Dip it in there, get some more ink. Trying to be like Mike Miller. Trying to be like Mike Miller. Inking it up, inking it up, inking it up. Gotta ink it like Mike S. Miller. I saw the Lemonheads last month. Hung out Evan Dando after the show. What? I don't know who that is. But I want you to know. By the way, guys, I keep forgetting to announce this. If you look at the top there, I have Tampa Bay Comic Convention coming up. Tampa Bay Comic Convention this weekend. From the 2nd to the 4th, I will be there with Andy, my business partner and art rep. We're going to be repping it up, and drawing it up for those of you who are interested. I hope my fans will come out to see me. If Lightning fans around there, maybe she'll come see it. Also, New York Comic Con in October. But don't forget, kids, next week is a special day. Yes, I'm sharing it with you guys. My birthday, August 11th, is coming up. Here's what I want you guys to do. For my birthday, I want a special gift. I want a special gift on my birthday. You guys want to know what I want for my birthday? Do you guys want to know what I want for my birthday? Guys, do you want to know what I want for my birthday? It's my birthday. 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 I would love it if you guys did a mega blast of Doomkicker. I mean, mega. Take it from here to Twitter to Facebook to Instagram. I would love that. That would be fantastic. And while you're at it, don't forget to check out Gunship Thunder Punch by Brian Shearer. He's my partner over on Paranormals. And he can use some love. Lone Star also can use some love as well. I want to see some Lone Star love. I want to see. Here's what we're gonna do, guys. We are moving forward. Forward, march. Yo lil, yo lil, yo lil, right o lil, right o lil, right o lil. We're gonna move forward, kids. We're gonna take this to the bridge. We're gonna take it over. We're going all the way, y'all. All the way. We're gonna start branching out, talking to new customers. We're gonna start looking for new ways to get people excited about the products we're producing. There are comics out there that makes the customers happy. There are comics. There are customers who want to be happy. They don't want to read a comic and be miserable. They don't want to read a comic and be laughed at. We don't want I don't want to let my characters be held hostage. Well, it's too late now. Those characters have been taken away. It's time for a new guard. A new guard. In fact, I'm going to call my new superhero team the New Guard. I don't know, maybe not. That sounds kind of weird. But anyway, you guys, come on. We got to get the word out. It won't cost you nothing. Share the link, but a little bit of time. Share the link. I've been posting. I didn't post it. Did I post it here? Yeah, I think I did. No, I don't have it in this one. But I'm asking you guys to post links like for Brian Shearer's thing. Do it for my birthday. For my birthday. For my birthday. It's my birthday. Okay, I'm trying to clean my tool. And together, we can make it happen, baby. Yeah, I'm excited about that. It's some really good things coming, kids. Really nice things. See, Mike, you see what you've made me do? I don't know if you're still in the chat, but you're frustrating me. Do I have a P.O. box? I do not. Should I get a P.O. box? Maybe I'll get a P.O. box. They're expensive. I don't have the money for that right now. I could barely afford to do this comic, kids. Gotta be careful. And I only have eyes. Oh, I gotta fix this now. For you. DOOMKICKER, a 96-page spectacular. From the creator of Earthworm Jim, Doug TenNapel, and Elliot Fernandez, former artist at DC Comics and Marvel Entertainment. DOOMKICKER, a 96-page supernatural thriller about a man named Hank who's down on his luck, who has nothing but the desire to change his world around him, like his father. But he's kind of a loser. Not really a loser, though. He's not really a loser. He's just, something's keeping him back. He can't figure it out. Something's holding him back. Something important. He has a destiny. Do you ever feel like you have a destiny? What do you guys say about that? The Adventure says, Jerkmonger, hello there. Hey, Adventure, how are you? You know what, Adventure? I love that you show up. Whenever I read you there, I'm like, it's like Adventure is calling. Let's go out into the wild blue yonder. Meet Adventure head on. Oh, man. Like my father before me. A man named Frank? No. Gosh, Antonio. What's up, baby? I love you, Antonio. Everybody, check out Brand. Check out Brand on Indiegogo, please. Do you not understand what's happening? There's a revolution going on, y'all. There's a revolution. And you are going to be part of it. Welcome. Welcome to Comic X. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. Oh, no. Matt V says, I believe that everyone has a plan set by God, but we still have free will to do what we want. Well, sure. I'm down with that. I'm just saying, destiny is calling. An opportunity to change the world around you. At least around you. And I'm meaning destiny in a loose way. Come on, guys. Don't get all weird and theological on me. I'm just saying. brands a love story set on the battleground of the war between heaven and hell. Draken says, I think the answer to destiny and fate is chaos theory. You can predict each piece as it comes, but there's so many variables to predict the end state is impossible. See, I like reading that in that voice, Draken, because I assume in my mind's ear. There's my mind's eye and my mind's ear. In my mind's ear, I'm just concerned. I'm just a little concerned. I don't know where I'm going. Imagine if those rock songs were like, were country music. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches and slam in the back of my Dragula. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches and slam in the back of my Dragula. Ooh-hoo. Ooh-hoo. Oh, yeah. The Adventure says, Jerkmonger, just remember that you are king of the jungle. There's a lion in you that wants to claim the throne. That sounds fun. You sounded like Dana Carvey doing Ross Perot. Ross Perot? He talked like this. Rob Zombie is my fave. Seen him twice, says Zaid. Oh, I like Rob Zombie a lot. He's just weird. He's weird. His movies are weird. You going to see the new movie he's putting out with the... I don't know. That guy's getting sick, man. He's old. The guy that played Captain Spaulding, whatever. Freaky guy. Freaky. He's so freaky. See, Mike, I'm just enjoying this too much. I don't like this anymore. It's taking up too much of my time. What time is it? 76 minutes. I wasn't supposed to be on here. I wasn't supposed to be on here for an hour and 15 minutes. 16 minutes. Looks nice, Elliot. Thank you, Scott Schmear. I appreciate that. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches and slam in the back of my Dragula. Do it, baby. Do it, baby. Take that. Take that, Shazam. Take that, listening bot that wants to gig me for just humming a tune. Take that. Dig through the witches, burn through the witches. Hey. Now you guys have heard me at my worst. All right. Mike and Doug are trying to steal my audience. Well, there you go. I'm not afraid. Oh, I was supposed to get off anyway. I don't want to be up for an hour. I'm just having fun. You guys having fun? My dog's barking. My dogs are barking. My dogs are barking. My dogs are barking. My dogs are barking. All right. I think I'm going to sell this. What do you guys think? Is this sale worthy? Is this auction worthy? Or does someone want to buy it? I don't know. That's a good drawing, though. It's a good drawing. It's a good drawing. It's a little tiny headshot. This is kind of like the thing I do for the headshots. I got to take that down. I don't want to keep people buying it still, though. I don't know if I should take it down. Should I take down the perks with original art? I've been worried about that. Okay, how about this song? Dun 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 da 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 na 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 na. Dun dun na 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 na. Well, your sentence was light. Caro, mute block and keep it moving. Let's see. And again, if you use it right, you can use this with the white as well. Drawing with Jerkmonger all day. Yeah, yeah. You may be right, I may be crazy, but it just might be a lunatic you're looking for. You may be wrong, but you may be right. See, now that I can sing more verses and not get in trouble. I know that better. I love Billy Joel. I don't know every song perfectly, but I love his music. She's always a woman to me. La da 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 da. I probably get gigged for that. La 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 da 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 da. La da 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 dee 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 dum dee dee doo. All right, I'm just cleaning my nib. Just cleaning the nib. Cleaning the nib. All right, because I'm going to use it in the white now. I'll be careful I don't break it. I'm going to cap my ink again so it doesn't keep drying out. I have seen Billy Joel 5 times, says Eric Hawkins. Oh, I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. I love his stuff. Yeah. Every year around summer, like towards the end of summer, I get misty for New York for New York Comic Con. And I start singing songs like I'm in a New York state of mind. Oh, look at that. That looks dope, man. Look at that. Look at that. Billy the Wombat. We Didn't Start. I didn't like We Didn't Start the Fire, though. That was one of those songs I was like, meh. But it's catchy, though. It is catchy. See, this is the problem. If it dries a little bit, you're done, dude. You're done. You got to come back and... I think this is why Mike keeps cleaning it. I may be crazy, but it just might be a lunatic looking for... My daughter likes that song. But whenever we sing it together, I have to change the lyrics. I told you dirty jokes. It made you smile. All right, so if the ink does dry a little bit, what I do is I dip it in a little bit of water. So I have a bottle of water here that I keep primarily, and actually I don't know why I do that. I have a separate thing. So this is another product you can buy as well. I'm going to show you in a minute. I bought this at Blick. It's from Faber-Castell. It is a portable water cup. It's kind of tiny, not a big deal, right? Pop goes wheeze, and I can pour water into this. But I think for now, I'm just going to use it like that because I'm not going to use that much water. So I have some water here. Oops, sorry for the earthquake. And I just have it handy on the side for this very purpose. For this very purpose. And I'm going to go ahead and dip or just kind of rinse this in here a little bit. I'm going to keep it there forever. I don't want it to rust. I just want to clean off because the white is water based. So that's the only downside to the white. If you go to ink over the white, it works pretty good, but if you put too much pressure and you put too much water, it will come up. It'll start to create problems for you. So I try to do this to clean everything up a bit. I always keep some paper towel handy. I like to keep paper towel handy. I still like Michael Jackson too. I do too. Oh my gosh, have you ever listened to the Immortal album? The one that has like all these like remixes of his songs. My favorite is Thriller. Oh, that's a great song around Halloween. That particular version. Oh, you gotta listen to it with headphones though, because it has some great like effects. All right, I gotta clean this better here. Maybe I'll do a block party on Twitch. You guys can come and listen to music with me. Oh, Smooth Criminal's good too. Because Jackson's an awesome person and performer, says Draken. Well, yes, probably is. I don't know that he's an awesome person. Well, he's dead now, so he's not awesome today. But he was pretty awesome. I mean, people liked him. People were in awe of him. You know, but all right. So you see what I do. You see how I do it. I do it for you quite a bit, but you know, I got to show you some art supplies, which is exciting, and you get to see Hank the Doom Kicker, coming at you live from Jerkmonger Studios in Tampa, Florida. Zoom out a bit. There you go. That's him. All right. That's it, kids. I hope you guys had a good time. I hope you guys feel good. I hope you guys are excited. If I think Mike Miller's on, or Doug, go check him out. I think I'm going to try to get on with Mike in a little bit. Cool, Jerkmonger. Just hit me up on Twitter when you have those options. Word. Now I know which erasers to buy. Thank you, Cosmetti. I'm glad that you enjoyed that. Force One says, yes, sir. All right, kids. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all be good now. You hear? Peace. Hey, commission, maybe as a gift or for your own personal collection? Email thelabcomics@gmail.com for pricing and availability. Thanks. And don't forget to check out bigbridgedesigns.com for more of your Jerkmonger cool fun stuff, like pins, prints, and stickers of all your favorite black and reds, mini mongers, and much, much more. That's bigbridgedesigns.com. See the link in the description below. Thanks. Hey guys, don't forget to check out DOOMKICKER on INDIEGOGO now for a limited time, with exciting perks like exclusive prints and a special Mike S. Miller cover.